To unfortunate news coming from Rajasthan, from Kota, and another student's suicide has been reported from there. A 19-year-old girl from Sagar in Madhya Pradesh who was studying for her NEET exams hanged herself in her hostel room in Kota. She had been staying in Kota and studying for 1 year preparing for the medical exams. My colleague Harsha Kumari Singh is joining us for more details on this. And Harsha, do we have any details from the police as to what were the reasons for this suicide? Is there any suicide letter that has been found?
Well, the police have not found a letter from her, but yes, the police are given to understand from conversations that they've had with people there that she was not keeping very well, and not that she was seriously ill, but that she was a little unwell, and so she couldn't give proper time to her studies, and apparently she was depressed because of that. She had been living in Kota for 1 year in a hostel. It's called the Jain Hostel, Jain Girls Hostel. She was living there. And she's from Sagar in Madhya Pradesh. She comes from a farming background. What's worrying is this larger trend, because last year also we saw that there were about 17 suicides last year. 3 of them, if you remember, in December. In one day, all 3 people had committed suicide, young students. And then this year, this is the 7th suicide. And so it's a worrying trend, definitely. And now we are noticing that the pressure was largely on the IIT seats. Because remember, ultimately about, it's the figures of getting into the top IITs is about under 20,000. When actually a lakh plus people sit for that exam, the final exam, the G mains, though of course almost close to 10 to 12 lakhs sit for the initial exam. And only that number really makes it. Now, what are the problems there? The problem is there is no, the counseling is available, but because of the large number of students, they are not able to access it. A lot of students only call the helpline because they have fees issues. They don't call in terms of stress. So that is another issue that's there. And long term, the police also does not really get to the bottom of these suicide cases in the sense it closes them. So there is no fixing of onus or responsibility. Though the administration has over the past few years tried to have at least Saturday and Sundays off and no exam on Monday so that the students have a free weekend. They've had these compulsory off days. They've had motivational lectures. They've had many programs. But despite that, the pressure is still there on the students, clearly.